Look who McCain took a call from right before changing his decision on repeal. Although Arizona Senator John McCain is facing a disease where the prognosis is dire at best, making it very hard to point out his treasonous actions of what might very well have been his last vote as a member of Senate. John McCain took a 180-degree turn only to spit on the American people and cast what turned out to be the deciding vote to kill what little chance President Trump had of repealing and replacing Obamacare. But what is even more furious is that it has been revealed that McCain received a call from former Vice President and Delaware Senator Joe Biden before the health care vote even took place, giving way to the belief that former President Barack Hussein Obama's own vice president and their all-time favorite female molester had actually influenced the Arizona senator to vote against his own party. Along with Biden's call, rumor has it that former Al Gore running mate, Joe Lieberman, also called him. Gee, I wonder what they promised him? McCain's vote is very strange since he himself was 100% for the repeal of Obamacare when Obama was still president. Sky News reports. John McCain's Obamacare vote praised by Chuck Schumer. The 80-year-old maverick is described as someone who strongly speaks truth to power after defying his party and Donald Trump. U.S. Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer has praised Republican Senator John McCain for voting against repealing Obamacare. Mr. Schumer said, "I have not seen a senator who speaks truth to power as strongly, as well and as frequently as John McCain. The very same courage he showed as a naval aviator in Vietnam, he showed last night. He's just a wonderful man. I treasure his friendship and just the fact of knowing him." Mr. Schumer also paid tribute to the two female Republican senators who also defied their party, Lisa Murkowski of Alaska and Susan Collins of Maine. And he is reported to have been near to tears, as he echoed the sentiments of Republican Majority Leader, Mitch McConnell, that the Senate now must move on. Urging members to turn the page in another way, Mr. Schumer said of Senator McCain, "All of us were so inspired by his speech and the life of the senator from Arizona. And he asked us to go back to regular order, to bring back the Senate that some of us who've been here a while remember." Senator McCain, who has been having hospital treatment for brain cancer, had been expected to save the bill for President Trump and his own party's leadership. But he and two other Republican senators voted against the key amendment, which was narrowly defeated by 51 votes to 49. Speaking about his decision to defy his party's leadership, the maverick senator urged Republicans and Democrats to work together for a fresh start on healthcare reform. "Our inability to address the pressing healthcare needs of the American people with meaningful and lasting reform is inexcusable," he said. The vote last night presents the Senate with an opportunity to start fresh. "It is now time to return to regular order with input from all of our members, Republicans and Democrats, and bring a bill to the floor of the Senate for amendment and debate." McCain, 80, joined Republican colleagues Lisa Murkowski of Alaska and Susan Collins of Maine in voting against the so-called skinny repeal, officially titled the Health Care Freedom Act. All 48 Senate Democrats also rejected it. The measure would have overturned the mandate that most individuals get health insurance and suspended a requirement that large companies cover their employees. It would also have delayed a tax on medical devices. Mr. Trump, who had made replacing Obamacare central to his successful campaign for the White House, responded on Twitter, saying those who voted against the repeal move had let the American people down. A longtime opponent of Obamacare, Mr. McCain said soon after the vote in the early hours of Friday morning, "From the beginning, I have believed that Obamacare should be repealed and replaced with a solution that increases competition, lowers costs, and improves care for the American people." The so-called skinny repeal amendment the Senate voted on today would not accomplish those goals. When you have Chucky Schumer praising you, you know you just screwed over the American people. Senator McCain is suffering from a devastating type of cancer where not many live to tell about it, but when it was time to get the treatment he went to the Mayo Clinic, which is one of the best hospitals and research centers in the nation. He didn't go, nor hasn't gone in decades, to the VA hospital, which is run by the very entity he thinks should run the medical system for us peons, the United States government. Why is the VA good enough for millions of vets but not for John McCain? Well, he himself condemned us peons to a single-payer healthcare system once Obamacare collapses. Time to call a duck by its name. Senator McCain, you have always been a fraud and a traitor to your party. But now you are also a traitor to the American people. I hope you can live with yourself. Who am I kidding? I bet whatever you were promised must be great. Please share if you want John McCain to resign from the Senate. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe Breaking News 365 channel. Goodbye and see you again.